வெல்கம் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். நம்ம என்சிஆர்டி புக்கோட கொஸ்டின்ஸ் ஆன்சர்ஸ் நம்ம பார்க்குறோம் அப்படின்னு பேசியிருக்கோம். அந்த வகையில் ஃபஸ்ட்டு சாப்டர் 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் சயின்ஸ், இட் இஸ் கால்ட் கியூரியாசிட்டி. See this, curiosity, textbook of science for grade 6th, right? Okay. ஸோ இதான் இந்த டெக்ஸ்ட் புக் நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறது ஃபஸ்ட்டு சாப்டர். பிஃபோர் okay, we'll see the chapter also. So this is the chapter. You can see chapter 1, the wonderful world of science. The wonderful world of science. பேசிக்காக சில விஷயங்கள் நீங்கள் புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். நம்ம என்ன சொல்லியிருக்கோன்னா, புக்கை முதல்ல படிங்க, புக்கை படிச்சுட்டு அப்புறம் நம்ம கேள்விகளை பாருங்கள், உங்களுக்கு எளிதாக இருக்கும்னு சொல்லியிருக்கோம். சப்போஸ் இல்லை அப்படிலாம் முடியாது, எனக்கு நேரம் இல்லை அப்படின்னா நீங்கள் நேரே கொஸ்டினை பார்க்கலாம், அது ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை கிடையாது. ஆனால் புத்தகத்தை படித்து விட்டு நீங்கள் கேள்விகளை பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு புத்தகத்தில் உள்ள கண்டென்ட்டும் கொஸ்டினோட ரிலேட் பண்ண தெரியும். ஓகே, இதுதான் ப்ரீ கண்டிஷன். வாங்க நம்ம கேள்விக்கு போகலாம். இதில் 2 பகுதி, சில முக்கியமான விஷயங்களை ஒரு 2-3 டாபிக் நம்ம என்னென்ன டாபிக், இது என்ன விஷயம் அப்படிங்கிற தீம்ஸை நம்ம சொல்லிடுவோம். அதற்கு அப்புறமா கேள்விகளை நம்ம பார்ப்போம். ஓகே, ரைட். ஸோ யூ கேன் see this, the chapter 1, wonderful world of science. ஸோ பேசிக்கலாக இது 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் பேசிக் சயின்ஸ். வாட் இஸ் சயின்ஸ்? Science is a way of thinking, observing and doing to understand the world and uncover universal secrets. It begins with the curiosity, asking questions and exploring surroundings. Science is found everywhere, from oceans to galaxies to kitchen to playgrounds. So that is what is science என்பது பற்றிய ஒரு சிறிய விளக்கம். அதற்கப்புறம் சயின்ஸ் அஸ் அ ஜேர்னி. Science as a journey. Science is like a giant jigsaw puzzle. Every new discovery adds a piece with no limit to learning. New findings sometimes change previous understanding, and scientific ideas are often connected, and each chapter aims to ignite inquiry. Right? Then everyday science. Daily phenomenon of growth of plants, rain, cooking food can be explored through scientific questions. Science helps answer why stars shine, why flowers bloom, and how water changes its state. And everything around, from paper, metal, plastic, rubber to magnets, it's made of different materials. So what is a scientific method? The steps: observe, question, guess, hypothesis, and experiments, test and analyze results. Right? These are the things. What is next? Next is solving problems. Not pen, not writing. It's use this method. Observe the problem, guess possible reasons, test each guess, analyze outcome. Right? Then science in a day of life. Many daily situations: cooking, fixing bicycle, electrical repairs involve using scientific methods. Anyone who follows these steps act like scientist. And staying curious. That's very important. Staying curious. Science requires keen observation and asking how and why questions. Not all answers are found immediately. Discovery is lifelong journey. And teamwork in science. Scientists often work in teams for discovery and problem solving. If answers elude, discovering with others help to find solutions. And key activities: practice problem solving through scientific methods, write about a problem solved and steps taken, observe daily situation using science, and create questions and attempt to answer them. So that's what basic. So conclusion is, what is science? Science is joyful, full of exploration, never-ending mysteries. To be wise, be wise is a person, never stop asking, exploring. Right? These are the basic concepts. So இதை முடிச்சிட்டு நம்ம we are going to see the questions. So we will go with the question and answer. Right? So immediately நம்ம explain பண்ணிடுவோம். So it's a question that is chapter 1, Wonderful World of Science. The first question: science is the best described as why of dash to understand the world. Arcing, believing, thinking, observing, doing, memorizing. So the correct answer is C, why, because it's the chapter defines science is a way of thinking, observing and doing, understanding the world. It's a correct answer. And the second question, the essential quality of at the heart of scientific discovery is obedience, curiosity, luck, radiation. It is the curiosity. Why? Because curiosity is highlighted the most important doing science. You should know, you should be curious. That's what this book name is also called, Curious. And the third question: the step-by-step approach used to answer questions in science is called the rule of thumb, scientific method, golden rule, and thought of experiment. The correct answer is here, it's scientific method. The chapter introduces science method as it's a step-wise process. It's a step-wise process, right? Then fourth question: testable guess made to answer question is a fact, law, hypothesis and theory. The correct answer is, it is hypothesis. We guess a possible answer and then test. This is called guess. So the guess is a hypothesis. Guess is a hypothesis. Question number 5: systematic looking and noting details of things and events called observation, revision, imitation, narration. It is observation. So the method begins with observing something interesting or puzzling, right? So that's very important. And question number 6: which statement is the best captures the scope of science in day life? It's limited to laboratories only. It is only a space research. It's only everywhere from kitchen to playground, and it's a rule for adults. But see, we have already seen it is the book stresses science is everywhere from cooking to sports. Cooking to sports. Then we have the 7th question: which step logically comes immediately after asking a question? It is publish a paper, guess possible answer, form a law and skip testing. It is guess a possible answer. So after wondering, asking, we guess, make a hypothesis before we test it. So that's what guess a possible answer is a correct answer. Then 8th question: what do we do to check whether our guess is right? Accept it as a truth, test via experiments and observations, wait for others to agree, pray for results. No, it is, the answer is B. The chapter also says the test is guess through experiments and more observations. More observations, right? Okay. And we'll see the 9th question: what steps connect ideas across chapters as well as learn more? Ignoring earlier topics, disconnect between themes, realizing ideas are connected, relying only on memory. The correct answer is realizing that ideas are connected. So it notes that as we explore, we also see the ideas are interconnected. That's an explanation. All interconnected. Fine. And the 10th question, which is not suggested by the chapter. Science can happen outside lab and like a kitchen and workshop. Only scientists can think scientifically. Repairers and cooks also use a scientific approach. Teams of people often do science together. The answer is only scientists can think scientifically. No, anybody can think scientifically. So that's what. So it emphasizes anyone following the method of work is called scientist. Right? Anyone. So that's what odd man out. Then 11th question. To identify the incorrect statement about the scientific method. It begins with observation. It often includes a testing a guess. It guarantees immediate answers to all questions. It includes analyzing results. So the C immediately will never get answer. So answer is, the chapter also says, you won't find answers to all questions right away. You have to do experiment. So it's a long process. Right? And 12th question. Match the daily situation to the scientific step. Which pair is correct? Pen stopped, I open, refill, check. It's a hypothesis. A pen stopped, I observe it's not writing. Observation. I think ink is finished. Experiment. I analyze results after testing. It's a question. Very, very interesting question. See, pen stopped, I observe it not writing. Observation. So answer is noting the pen is not writing is an observation. Ink finished. It's a hypothesis. So opening a refill is a testing. Right? Very, very good question. Very good question. Right. And 13th question. Find the wrongly matched pair. Curiosity sparks questions. Hypothesis, a testable guess. Analysis, ignoring results. Observation, noticing something interesting. The answer is analysis, ignoring results. All are right. But here, analysis making sense of result, not ignoring them. Right? It is a sense of result. And question number 14. Find the wrongly matched chapter in the theme. Earth and environment included. Variety of life included. Kitchen and playground included. And only the fixed puzzle piece included. No, the answer is D. Science is described as a giant, unending jigsaw puzzle. Now, new pieces keep adding, not the one piece. Right? So it is not one piece. So D is the correct answer. It's not correctly matched. Fine. Then 15th question. There are statements 1 and 2. Right? Statement 1. Science is about memorizing facts only. Statement 2. Science follows a process to find answers. 1 is true, 2 false, 1 is false, 2 true, both are true, both are false. The correct answer is B. See, A. That is 1 is false. Here. Science is about memorizing facts. No. Science follows a process to find answers. So, B is the correct choice. Right? Thanks. Then, 16th question. Statement 1. You can't act like a scientist if you follow the method. Statement 2. Only famous scientists can do science. So, 1 is true, 2 is false. It's very open. And 1 is false, 2 is true, both are true, both are false. The answer is, the chapter explicitly say anyone using the method working is a scientist. Right? That's it. Then, choose the correct statements. Now, இது வந்து ரொம்ப காமனாக உள்ள விஷயம். So, correct statements. About curiosity, it kickstarts questioning and it is discouraged in science. It leads to exploration. It's a book of title theme. So answer is 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and all 4. The correct answer is curiosity is a central and celebrated, it's not discouraged. So answer A, 1, 3 and 4. 1, 3 and 4. So it is encouraged, it is not discouraged, a wrong statement. Fine. Then question number 18. About science is everywhere, found in kitchen and playground, only in space missions, found in workshops and repairs, and only in textbooks. The correct answer is 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 1 and 4, 3 and 4. The correct answer is A, that is 1 and 3. Found in kitchen and playground and found in workshop and repairs. Right? Everywhere it's found. And 19th question. Choose the wrong statements and above the sky topics named. Sun, moon, star can be questioned. Only Earth is allowed. Space curiosity is welcomed. Beyond Earth is not a science. So choices are 2 and 4 and 1 and 3, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. The correct answer is B, 1 and 3 only. 1 and 3 only. 1 and 3 what is? Sun, moon, stars can be questioned and space curiosity is welcomed. These are these wrong statements. Right? See this. So the chapter invites questions beyond Earth. The chapter invites beyond Earth, sun, moon, and stars. Right? Then 20th question. 20th question, it's about wrong statement. Regarding learning the science. Ideas are connected. You will instantly know this. Everything in the grade 6. Teamwork is common sense. Common science and questions and encouraged. So, 2 only, 1 and 3, 4 only, 1 and 2, 1, 3, 4. Correct answer is A. The wrong statement is true. The book says you won't find all answers right away. Right away, you will not get answer right away. Then, 21st question. Wrongly matched. Observation, noticing pen won't write. Hypothesis, ink is finalized. Finished. Experiment, open, refill to check, analysis, and ask questions. So, this is one is the wrongly matched. Analysis, making sense of result, not avoiding question. Right? So, that is a wrongly matched. It's a D is the right answer. Then, assertion and reasoning. Assertion, reasoning. Assertion. Science often starts with a careful observation. Reasoning. Observations help us form questions and hypotheses. Both A and true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A true or false. A false or true. The correct answer is A. The text link, observation, asking questions and guessing. So both are right. Science often starts with a careful observation, and observation helps us form questions and hypotheses. Right? And 24th question. A science guarantees correct answers on first try. Reason, experiments and analysis are part of refining answers. Both are true or explains A. Both are true or does not explain A. A is false or is true. A is true or is false. The correct answer is it emphasizes testing, analyzing, and not all answers come immediately. So that means A is false or is true. A is false or is true. Right? So next is 25th question. 25th question. The working like is a scientist is only for professionals. Anyone using scientific method is working like a scientist. Both are true or is or explains A. Both are true or does not explain. And A false or true or A true or false. Truly it's C. The text explain. It's inclusive. That is A is false or is true. So next question. 26th question. Assertion. Asking why is essential to become a voice in science. Reason. the chapter says, to be a wise person, be wise person. Both are true or explains A, both are true or does not explanation, and A true or false, A false or true. Correct is A, that is the quoted idea directly supports the assertion, right? So A is true. Then 27th question, match. Observation, testing guess, hypothesis, making sense, results of result, experiment, noticing something interesting, analysis, a possible answer question. So the codes are given. The right answer is A. So that is observation is noticing something interesting, and hypothesis is the possible answer to a question, and experiment is testing a guess, and analysis a making sense of results. So C, D, A, B is the answer. Then 28th question, again it's a match. Cook, why dal spilled? Too much water. Bicycle repair, where is the air leak? Electrician, bulb or switch problem. The correct answer is 1 is A, correctly matched, and 2 is B, correctly matched, 3 C, because all three are matched correctly. Exact. So 1 A, 2 B, C, 3 C. Right. The next question is 29th question. Choose the correctly matched topic, example of focus. Food. What dishes look colorful? Only. Water. Freezing into ice, boiling into stream. Hot and cold ignores the book, and materials never separated. Answer is B. That is, the chapter mentions the water freezing in boiling, studying the atmosphere. Right? Then the 30th question. Choose the correctly matched place and signs is there. Playground, motions and observations, kitchen, cooking without questioning, ocean, no curiosity allowed, and sky, off limits. Correct answer is A. It says they mention kitchen and playground, oceans and outer space context of science. Right? It's a playground. A is the right answer. Then 31st question. Pick the incorrect pair about learning science. Curiosity starts questions, ideas interconnected, discoveries never change earlier ideas, new findings can move puzzle pieces. The correct answer is discoveries never change earlier ideas. No, new discovery changes ideas. So definitely C is the answer. And 32nd question. Choose the correct order of scientific method. Question, observe, hypothesis, test, analysis. Correct answer is A. It is first you observe. A. First you observe, then you question, then do the hypothesis, then you test it, then you analyze it. So that is the answer. Observe, ask, guess, test, analyze. Right? And 33rd question, pick the odd one out. Earth and environment, variety of life, international poetry forms, water and temperature. You know very obviously. So poetry is not a part of the science chapter given here, which you not studied. Then 34th question. You wonder why a bulb won't glow, acting like a scientist. You should first replace the house wiring blindly, observe and check bulb switch stepwise, shout for help and assume grid failed. So correct answer is observe and check the bulb stepwise. That's what the chapter says, science. And 35th question. You see water condense a cold bottle. Valid hypothesis. It rained inside the room. Air moisture condensed and cold surface. The bottle leaked from outside. Someone sprayed water secretly. The correct answer is very clear. That is observation, a plausible case to test. It's like concept of application consistent with the method, that is air's moisture condensed and in the cold surface. So that's what it's we can see in a place. And 36 question, identify the wrong claim about water in the chapter. It freezes to ice on cooling, it boils to steam on heating, it is irrelevant to life, and we can ask why, how rains. See, this is what it's a wrong here. It is irrelevant. No, it is very much relevant. It is relevant to life. So C is the answer. Then what is essential? 37th question. You have to find correct match. Team science, science works together globally. Lone genius, only way science happens. And classmates can't help. Answers, questions discouraged. The correct answer is teamwork. Teamwork and working, asking friends, encourage. So that is correctly matched. And 38th question. 38th question. Science as a giant and unending jigsaw puzzle means there are limited discoveries. New pieces keep on adding and can shift old one. The picture is complete already. We must stop questioning. It's very clear. It is new piece keep adding and can shift old one, right? So that's what it happens in science. And 39th question, which is named beyond earth curiosity area in the chapter? Sun, moon, star, only comets, only black holes, only satellites. This is sun, moon, stars are beyond earth. Answer A is correct. Sun, moon, stars. That's correct. Next, the 40th question. It's correctly matched. Why does dal spill? Cooks. Question. Where did air leak? Electrician. Bulb or switch? Bicycle repair. Why pen stopped? Astronomer. So this first question is correctly matched here. Where did air leak? Is a bicycle fellow. Bulb and switch, it's electrician work. Pen stop is not astronomer. It is here. Why does dal spill? It's a cook question, right? That's it. Fine. Then 41st question. Choose the correct statement. Questions like why stars sign are welcomed. Only preset questions are allowed. You should keep exploring, never stop wondering, curiosity is discouraged. Correct statements 1 and 3, 1 and 4, 2 and 3, and 3 and 4. The correct answer is A, that is 1 and 3. What is 1 and 3? Questions like why the start sign are welcome. Only preset. This is wrong. So 3 is why should we keep exploring and never stop wondering. So 1 and 3 are true. 1 and 3 are true. 42nd question. Choose wrong statements. Science is done alone. Scientists work in team across the world. Friends can help you explore and collaboration is fun. 1 only, 2 only, 3 only, 4 only. The correct answer is A. Science is done alone. No, it's a teamwork. It stresses for teamwork. Right? Then 43rd question. Match the following topic and example idea. Water, freezing, boiling and rain, curiosity. Material, paper, metal, plastic, rubber around us. Food, ingredients and cousins in India. Hot and cold, measuring how hot something. So, the answer is A, B, C, D, but we'll go directly to the answer. Answer is A, that is A, B, C, D. It's directly, all are correctly matched. So, water, freezing, boiling, raining, curiosity. Material, paper, metal, plastic, rubber around us. Correct. Food, ingredients, cousins in India. And hot and cold, it's measuring how hot something is. So, it is correctly matched. So nothing more than 44th question. Here you have to find out the incorrect pairs. It is incorrect pairs. Playground, motions and observation, coast and deserts, a place to observe. Galaxy, not part of science. Ocean, underwater view. So here it openly says galaxy not a part of science. Of course, it's part of science. It's a wrong statement. It's a wrong statement. Then 45th question. It's about sequence. Put learning is a journey. Observe the world. Ask why and how. Connect ideas. Keep exploring. The correct answer is same order. Observe the world, ask questions how, and connect ideas and keep exploring. So that is A is the right answer. Then coming down to 46th question, odd man out. Observation, hypothesis, experiment, decoration. So we know it's very clearly it is D, decoration. It is definitely odd man out. Then 47th question, it's an application. You think too much water causes dal to spill. Good, next move. Boil blindly with more water. Design a small test varying water amount. Stop cooking, assume it's fate. It's a hypothesis. Controlled test in a scientific case. Design a small test varying water amount. Why it's spilling over? So you have to find why water is spilling, right? So B is the right answer. Then 48th question. Analysis in a science refers to making wild guesses, interpreting results of test and observation, skipping to conclusions, and memorizing ideas. Correct answer is B. We then try analysis the result to see it is our answer to the question. So B, interpreting results of test and observations. And the chapter's last question, it is 49th question, which everyday objects set highlights materials variety as in the text. Paper, metal key, plastic, rubber, plastic ruler, rubber eraser, and magnet. Only glassware, only fabrics, only wood. So the everyday object is highlight, it is everything. So A is the answer. These are the small parts. Everything is a part of the example in the listed. So they are all materials. So A is the correct answer. ஸோ இது வந்து 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்டில் உள்ள ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் லெவல். அதனால் கொஸ்டின் எவ்வளோ விளையாட்டுத்தனமாக இருக்குது அப்படின்னு நீங்கள் யோசிக்கலாம். பட் நம்ம ஒரு புத்தகத்தை படித்து அந்த புத்தகத்தில் என்ன மாதிரி கேள்வி கேட்க முடியும் அப்படிங்கிறத பார்த்து, ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் தட் சாப்டர் விச் யூ ஹவ் டேக்கன், தி ஒண்டர்ஃபுல் வேர்ல்ட் ஆஃப் சயின்ஸ். 6th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் NCERT புத்தகத்தில் இந்த 49 கேள்வி நம்ம பார்த்துருக்கோம். ஸோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறோம். உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது மாற்றம் வேண்டும், இதில் ஏதாவது இருக்குது அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் your comments are welcome. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much.